subscribe, like, and share.
Yeah!
Alright, day 21 of week 4. It is 8:50 in the morning, and this is a little bit of traffic after dropping off my baby girl at school. Baby boy didn't go to school. He wasn't feeling good, so we kept him at home so he wouldn't get any other baby sick at his school. Yes, so far today there is the midterm. The midterm got switched to today, so overall just stressed all day. Not super stressed, but enough to where I couldn't sleep. I woke up early to do some more reading, and it's just like to review. But other than that, my other classes are okay. The assignment that was due today for that class got moved to Friday, to the next day, since we were gonna have the midterm on Thursday on this day, so it just got switched over to the next day. And then we had breakfast, huevito with ketchup. That was the baby's, and mine was ham and eggs. And yes, just breakfast for champions. And then, as it is Thursday, I am being dropped off at school, and there seemed to be something going on. I'm not sure what it was. It didn't look like there was an accident, but there was a lot of cars at the same time as when I wanted to get to school. So it made me a little late. But it's fine because I got to eat. So I was a few minutes late, but it's fine. Then I went to class, and this is my view after class. That same building, so we're all just waiting for the elevator. And I love these tahini restaurant signs. They're funny. And I just wanted to show it. And so I've been meaning to head over to the Basic Needs Hub to get some detergent. But I kept on forgetting, and I've been carrying my container around, and so I'm like, today I'm gonna go straight to do that, and then find a spot to do a little bit of studying before I do my midterm, which was the next class. So here we are, headed to, I believe this area is called the Old Student Center, and that's Blue something. It's a restaurant. And so yeah, so the Basic Needs has this program. I think a different resource center is hosting like this, like, fill your container with whatever things you need from here. But yes, I went to go get detergent because that's what I need and we use a lot. And they also had coffee, and they were like, you can grab some coffee if you want. And I was like, say no more. And I was going to go to the Women's Center, but I never went to the LGBT Resource Center, and I really wanted to check it out. And so I've gotten so used to going to these resource centers and asking for a tour, and all the staff at all the resource centers that I've been to have been very kind, and they're very happy and excited to share what they have to offer for students. So I did, and they had a big space area where they have meetings, but also that you can use for studying. So after I had my little tour, I sat here and make sure I had all my dates correct, like the midterm and then the switching of these assignments, and then make sure that I knew what was due for the rest of the week. And they also have a restroom, just like the women's center, with resources in them. And you could just grab what you need. And also, this is very helpful, the gender neutral bathroom map. I didn't check it out, but I mean, I took a picture and I have it saved on my phone to see. To make sure I find bathrooms if I ever need one of these gender neutral bathrooms. So yeah, I finished my exam pretty fast. I felt pretty good about it. I wrote as much as I could. I used up as much time as I needed. As soon as I sat down, I wrote a bunch of things like really fast that I could remember, and then just used those to answer the prompts that we had. So we'll see. I just know it's a huge difference from leaving math midterms, because when I would leave out of a midterm for one of my math classes, I would just feel so defeated. Like I felt even like a heavier weight on my shoulders. Like it was not a good feeling. It was just really bad. But since I did finish my midterm early, I got to check out a little bit more these booths, and look at these cute earrings. They're handmade origami little cranes, and they're so cute. And here's a little view of the market, the vendors, and a little bit of the construction. So you guys could see how it's going. So in a few class was over, I think it's sex and gender class. I think that's what it's called. It was over, so then I headed over and checked out the rest of the vendors that were towards the end of the line. And there were some more earrings and bags and crochet items that might not be good crochet things to buy, but I'm not sure. I can't say 100%. And I was there for a while, so I finally caught the bus at 5:30. Well, a little bit before 5:30. And then I got home around 6 something, and thankfully there was food. There was food ready, sopita aguada, and there was tostadas. And yes, so it was a nice evening with my family. I love these tostadas. They were, what are they called? Pollo. I forget the name of the pollo. The chicken is, it's just chicken and red sauce. It's not spicy. It's just like tomatoes. And it's really good, because you get to put all your own toppings like cheese, beans, lettuce, or cabbage, sour cream, and salsa. Okay, I remembered. It's called Tinga. Tinga. This is what the chicken is called. So whenever you make Tinga, usually you can either eat it with tortillas or in a tostada. And I really like tostada form. I think that's more common than tortillas. But Tinga is like the way the chicken is prepared, with like sliced onions. Sometimes it's made with like just like real tomatoes, like like fresh tomatoes, like diced up or cut, sliced up, or sometimes with canned tomatoes, whatever you have. But it's really good in this form, and it's really good for parties because it's you can make a lot of it really fast. But of course, you can also add other ingredients. I think also a can of cheap chipotle. It's commonly added. If you look up how to make chicken tinga on YouTube, I think that's a very common ingredient in it. And then of course other spices. I was just saying tomato and onions because it's like the main thing, but like pepper, onion, salt, and other spices that you want for flavoring. And then after dinner, my eldest presented us with her Christmas wish list, PowerPoint style. I love to see what she does with PowerPoint, and this is what she came up with, her Christmas list.
If I get this, I can get this. You can get it at 5 Below for $20. This little house. Okay, if you can find it. But anyways, and then you can put the bakery inside. Anyways, and this is how it looks outside and inside. And then personal color. These are color pencils. I want this one. Okay. A pedal or piano. Wait, Jose! Anyways, more works. Okay, and then money.
You want one money?
No. And then squeakies. I have the pink mouse. I have this pink mouse. I found it on the floor a long time ago. We were gonna go get Dunkin' Donuts. Okay, yeah, that's it. Just put that.
And then 8 p.m. is story time to go to sleep. I try to put the children by 8 p.m. in bed, get ready to sleep. And whenever we do have time, like today we went to sleep at 8. We were able to read some books, and our baby's favorite is No David, and I read it in Spanish. And he loves that book. And he also loves the other one. And I think there's more No David books, but I haven't seen them and I don't have them. But yeah, that was it for this day. Thanks for watching.
Who drew it?
Oh yeah.
Why he drawing? Thanks for watching. Bye.